Downtown Reno, Nevada is more than a growing hub of condos, restaurants, and small businesses. It's a space of reflection for Dale Thomas and Aaron Brucker.
I basically just didn't leave myself any outs when we broke up. So the house was hers. When she kicked me out, basically, I was homeless.
Dale became homeless after a failed partnership. His time on the streets lasted around 4 months. Then the Karma Box Project stepped in, helping him secure a job and steady income.
It's so rewarding because I can relate to them. They know my backstory. So, they tend to trust when I'm telling them the things that are out there that is provided to get yourself out of that situation.
Aaron's story is unique as well. He was homeless for 7 years. He lost his wife, daughter, and father in a short span of time.
It really is difficult. That's what I'll tell anybody. If you have a choice, don't be homeless. Not ever become homeless. Because you never know, you may not get out. It sucked a lot of people in. I've seen people just disappear. I don't know if they're still alive or not, right now. They just disappeared.
He too found a brighter path being hired by the Karma Box Project.
I'm doing something good. I'm moving forward. That's the most important thing in my life right now.
Incredible.
I'm doing something good. Not falling back and not to the old me and stuff. I'm a new person.
Yeah.
There are 4 main descriptors of homelessness. Number 1 is situational. The rent was raised or someone lost their job, or another instance, these men and women could land back on their feet in around 90 days. The second type is severe mental illness, where someone needs stabilization to battle PTSD, depression, schizophrenia, etc. Another category is the separatists, people who have turned homelessness into a lifestyle. There's also voluntary nomads. Many in this category struggle with conflict resolution, being employable, and time management, to name a few. This report focuses on how to best help the unhoused community, and these men have first-hand experience.
They're trying to do good, but they're not sticking around and seeing the after effects of what's happening once they leave. These streets are my streets too, and I don't want to walk down the street and see nothing but trash and tossed food and water bottles and stuff like that. But, if they're going to do that, bring some trash cans, give them the opportunity to throw it in a trash can rather than just on the street.
We start with outreach. We have a team of individuals that go out into the flood drains every week to connect with individuals on a human level and get to know them and use items that they can use for the next day or so, and very lighthearted items, a couple sandwiches, some batteries, a flashlight maybe.
Paul Vautrinot lives and works in Las Vegas. He's the executive director for the Shine a Light Foundation, a continuity case management program that hits 4 major points within client care. He spent 5 years on the streets and battled addiction.
But when they do get curious about what it is that we are offering, thus starts phase 2. And in that space, we just get them to like a triage center where they can see a medical doctor, drug and alcohol counselor, and get an assessment and just discern what it is that is the best next step.
But it's a fine line because homeless people get to where they expect it and they depend on it. So it lowers their drive to get out and do it themselves.
I had, a lot of saviors. I had a lot of people that would come and tell me what it is that I may need or how to change the situation I was in. And, I believe that all of those were probably viable solutions for me that, I just was never able to hear them. Rarely was I ever given a chance to empower myself. And the solution, that I found was empowerment.
The Karma Box Project is hoping your agency, faith-based group, or volunteer organization will focus on building relationships with the unhoused by reaching out to established programs rather than feeding or giving out cash on your own.
If they communicated with these other facilities the proper way, we'd have a way to dispose of it, we'd have a way to clean up our streets, and we'd also have a way where the homeless aren't just hanging around for half of their day waiting for that to come because it would be a set time.
Also, if you bring it in, take it out. Stay after you've dropped off food and offer trash bags. Connect with companies who take referrals. Ask the men and women what they need rather than assuming.
I just do believe that we need to kind of step back and take a look at that and clear some space for the professionals that are doing what they're doing. One of the most important things I believe is the human services industry. I'm a behavioral health guy, but I am not a licensed behavioral health guy.
The intentions, kindness, and community service are so critical. The Karma Box Project asks that you spread the word and increase awareness around the proper ways to make a difference for those who are homeless.